every time I start actually, I keep blowing the lights. Even through sex, I keep blowing the lights. So you guys just gonna have to bear with me through I get through this energy change. So, all right. My kids think I'm crazy because I go in there and tell them I blew the lights, but whatever. I don't even know where we was. So we're just gonna start all over. So we got deep cellular healing, we got portal, we got surrender to the sweetness. Just let me share this out. I'm asked to share it out again. So yes, it's paid. Okay, hold on. So we got people spamming. Y'all overlook the spammers. I'm just saying, we're just going to get this shared back out. So you guys just give me a minute. Sorry I blew the lights, you guys. What's up? So my energy has been kind of like crazy lately, and like I've been blowing lights, even through sex. I've been blowing light sex. My energy as I'm raising and I'm reading, I've been blowing lights, so that's been happening a lot lately. So you guys know that there is a lot of energy transformation happening right now. And some of you guys are going to need rest because you're needing to surrender to the sweetness of love, if that makes sense. So just let me get this shared out. You guys, if you don't mind, share it out for me. So you guys just get it shared out real fast. Just give me a few minutes. I'm going to share it to a couple of people, and then I'll go back to the reading. I don't even know where I left off. So we're just going to go with the flow. We're just going to move through it. So you guys just give me a minute. Let me get it shared out again. Sorry, you guys. It just went all dark in here. I heard the kids cussing. I was like, shit. They was on their games too. So I thought I needed a new breaker, but I figured out it was my energy because sometimes it will go off 5 times a day. There's multiple days that it doesn't go off at all. So you guys, make sure that you know that you are understanding how your energy works and what kind of energy that you have within inside of yourself, because there is a huge transformation going in energy as we awaken and as the earth awakens and as the sun awakens. The energy is becoming more powerful within inside of you, because it is actually, it's like upgrading your chakras. So as you upgrade your chakras and as you upgrade your energy, depending on the type of empath you are, depending on your sensitivity to energy, is how strongly you're going to affect electrical wavelengths, if that makes sense. And I know it does, but whatever. I don't even remember what the last reading was about. I don't even think I was on Earth. I think I was in a totally different dimension whenever I was reading. So we're going to start reading again, and I am going to shuffle these cards back in the deck. Just let me get this shared out, you guys. Maybe we can get some more energy in here to read with. On the bottom of the deck, we got perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out and common ground. And Star Family is here as well, and Inner Earth. So we're just going to read these three and the Seven Sisters. The Seven Sisters is the Palladian constellation. So some of you guys, I'm not going to pull the Seven Sisters out. Some of you guys may be Palladian. Some of you guys may work with the Palladians very, very strongly. But I am going to read these because I feel like what it is that you're going through, this void of darkness that you've been going through, all this fucking shadow work, all this darkness, the work that you've been going through, I feel like none of it matters. But yes, it does matter because you were taught lessons as you were going through this, but it's bringing you into your star family. It's bringing you into that inner being of who you are, if that makes sense. The earth is an inner being, so it is bringing you into that new inner being of who you are to help you transmute the new energies that are coming in and help you release the lower energies that have been programmed into your DNA, into your embodiment of who you are. So we're just going to go read perspective. Hold on, you guys. There's Inner Earth. We're going to read Inner Earth first. So Inner Earth, also known as Argatha, is believed to be a hidden subterranean world within the planet itself. Many ancient cultures mention in their stories. It is said that some beings of the ancient lost lands, such as Lemuria, Atlantis, and Aravardha, I never heard that. Sorry, I'm dyslexic, so if I didn't say that right, excuse me. Went there. Hindu and Celtic lore mentions cave and entrances to underground worlds. Tibetan Buddhism refers to the secret mystical city of Shambhala, which is thought to be located in the Himalayas. Many have searched for inner earth in the physical world, but without success. So the mystery continues. It is a place that exists in the physical or on another level of consciousness or on another dimension. So there are solutions beyond what you can perceive, surprising outcomes to your problems and situations, resolutions that are in the best interest of all involved. If you find yourself facing an obstacle or feeling stuck, have no idea what to do, you're being reassured that there is a way out. You'll survive, and things will work out. If you're stuck in a rut, do something to shake it up, the energy, and shift your thinking. Try something you wouldn't normally do. Soon you'll see that whole new worlds of solutions are available. Things were previous beyond your focus and will present. Back to 333s. A lot of you guys may be seeing 333. Why am I unstable? My computer's gonna fucking die, dudes. Hold on. My computer is so. I'm telling y'all, like, everything is shifting like so crazy. Just hold on, you guys. Let me put my earbuds in as well, so that way you guys can hear me better as well. All right. Hold on, you guys. Distractions are coming in. So you guys hold on a second. Just let me throw these in so that way y'all can hear me better. All right. So the next card is perspective. Can you guys hear me okay? Hope so. Perspective. Perspective. Take a step back and look at the bigger picture of your life. Step away from the blinkered vision and reactive frame of mind of me against them. Change perspective. Shift your point of out. We are. Why is it connecting? Shift your point of. Okay. We are but a speck of dust in the universe, yet we think everything revolves around us. We see the planet as our own and conquer, pillaging the land and setting ourselves up for eventual extinction. Like I said in the first video, you guys, we are killing ourselves. We are moving away from what we thought was right into what is really right. We're moving away from that greed. We're moving away from that punishment that we've put upon ourselves. We've all punished ourselves. So we're moving away from that, and we're moving more into inner earth, into the unknown, into the change of light, into that new earth, into the new capabilities for ourselves. Can you still not hear me? Let me go make sure y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Oh. Can y'all hear me? Yes, y'all can hear me. Okay. So. Can y'all hear me? Yes, y'all can hear me. Okay. Okay. So. We are but a speck of dust in the universe. Yes, we are thinking everything revolves around us. We see the planet as our own and to conquer, pillaging the land and settling ourselves up for eventual extinction. We build fences and walls to create invisible borders. Mother Earth doesn't need us to survive, but we need her. It's time to wake up. A new perspective is urgently needed. We become so lost in our individual experience that we don't realize the most of things that we keep us awake at night are actually our own distractions, you guys. I've been talking about distractions a whole last video and this last video, and if you ain't noticed, I've had a lot of distractions as well. It's because God is stepping in and be like, look, you need time to heal. You need time to rest. You need time to go within inside of yourself. Everything is going to work out at its highest good. Everything is going to transform into what you need it to transform into, but you really need to step into who you are without distractions. And I feel like God is giving you this distractions so that way you can see the red flags. You can notice what is right, what is wrong, if that makes sense. You can see past the illusions. You can see the inner strength that is being gifted to you to be able to see past the illusions. We're wasting our precious time and resources fighting each other when we should be coming together to heal what's been severed. The moment is a breath in the timeline of your life. This life is a fleeting moment in the tapestry of your soul's experience. Your soul experience is a flash of time of the known universe, and the known universe is a grain of sand in the unknown universe. Take a moment to see the bigger picture, to find common ground, to find deep compassion in your heart, to gain a greater perspective of humanity in this fleeting moment in the timeline of your soul existence, in the timeline of all that is, was, and will be. So what this is telling me, we need to take time to go within and do our deep healing that we need for ourselves. We don't need to just put the band-aids on it and cover it up and say, okay, I'll be okay. Let me continue moving forward. Let me continue giving my energy out to those who don't give a fuck. That's what God is stepping in saying. He's giving you distractions because he doesn't want, when you guys come in, hit the like button. I'm just saying, if you're going to hate somewhere else, because all I do is give love. I'm just saying, I'm going to automatically transmute that shit and send that energy back to you. I'm just saying, that's just who I am. I've learned and I've grown and I've done what I need to do within inside of myself to be able to change that about myself. 11:11, as I say that. So we're all going through a huge spiritual awakening now. 11:11 is about spiritual awakening. 11:11 is not about meeting your twin flame. It's about spiritual awakening. It's about moving you onto that next level. 2017 is whenever I say I woke up, but I actually woke up before then because of what I went through the last 10 years. I'm going to say 10 years. So the last 10 years, I've already been awakening. And actually, whenever I started having kids, like I should have known then my words were very powerful because me and my kid, baby's daddy would get into it and you're going to go out there. I hope you get fucking hurt. That motherfucker would be coming back telling me that he done flipped the fucking four-wheeler. He almost cut his nuts off one time with a four-wheeler. I'm just saying, I should have learned way back then that my words were very powerful, but I didn't because it didn't click in my mind until here recently. Because of the certain things that I had to go through and learn through and understand more, if that makes sense. I didn't believe in spells. I knew spells there, but I didn't believe that your voice could actually hear recently, if that makes sense. Well, in 2017, I started to understand it more. That's why my telepathy became so strong, because I was scared to speak words. I was scared to speak anything because I knew how powerful I was, and me speaking them words could really hurt or change somebody's life, and I didn't want that. So my telepathy kicked in, so everybody would understand me. I am a leader. I am a telepathic leader. I am a queen. I am a king, however you want to put it. And if nobody listens to my words, then yes, my telepathy is going to take over to show you, look, I am telling the truth. This is what needs to be done. This is how it needs to be done. This is how the division within the earth is going to take place, and this is how we need to step up more into our desirement, our fully connected healing within inside of ourselves, stored in our spiritual past, to move forward into our human layers, if that makes sense. Understanding that you're not human. My words. Does that make sense? I forgot how to express myself to people because I just did. I had to relearn how to be human again, you guys. It was that experience for me. Nobody understands that around me because they've never had a near-death experience. And the ones that do understand that around me, they're not ready to step up into the level that I'm in, if that makes sense. They're letting everybody else hold them back, when in reality, they should be standing up for themselves and be like, look, this is happening to me for a reason. Why are you sitting there judging me for it? You hear it, you feel it, you just don't want to be crazy. You don't want to be labeled crazy. We're not crazy. These activations and these things are happening. They are true. They are real. So it's time to step up into the next level of who you are and really commit to your birth chart, commit to your DNA lining, to your DNA roots and your spiritual path, and step forward and move to your star family. Your star family is what it's all about. You're part of a team of souls. Call and support is what Star Family says. So just let me read it. And I think we're going to move decks as well. We're going to do the Moonology deck next. I'm actually asked to pull this next card. Lifting the Veil is next. Okay, so Star Family is here. You're an ancient keeper of the stars, here to anchor your sunlight in a unique way. You've likely been incarnated on Earth for some time, dedicated era of awakening and bringing out a long-awaited shift into the planet's evolution. We're at that tipping point now. The survival of Earth is all its species is coming to head. The more grounded you remain during this transitional period, the more helpful you'll be. The more you tend to the flames of your own heart, the more love you'll anchor on the planet. The wisdom of the stars is imprinted in your soul. The more soul fragments you call home, the more wisdom is seated here. You may be called to be in different places in the world to anchor this light. So some of you guys may be traveling. I don't remember if it was in this video or the last one, but I did hear travel. There is traveling that is coming in. There will be astral traveling to learn new certain contracts, and you do see certain things to help you move forward spiritually. So you guys, I'm gonna clear that, but take that as you will. Perhaps by taking a trip or living in a certain location, you may also find yourself experiencing awakening symptoms. The more grounded you remain, the more stable Earth's energy will become, and the less reactive humanity or collective that is bringing about a shift in frequency. Trust that you can be in the world but not of it, and lead a truly glorious life. So this comes back to surrender to the sweetness. Right now you guys are needing to surrender to the sweetness and lift the veil and really step through that portal. That portal is opening for a reason. Questioning everything unalive must go. It's time for you to move past what is not there for you, if that makes sense. What is lost needs to be lost, because that is their own timing. That is their own growth. You need to allow them to grow in a way that they need to grow. You need to walk more in your path and step through that portal and be more in your truth, more and be in your alignment with God, universe, whomever. Take that as you will. Just clear it. Things are always what they seem. This era is one of the uncovering mistruths, so we can remember the ancient truths. Everything in a state of recall, realignment. Everything that is it will not survive. This goes for society of the world as at large as well as. If you pull this card, you're being called to energetically scan your life for things that may no longer be a vibrational match for who you are and how you've grown to dismantle the systems and ways of being that once served you and others but no longer do. Some star seeds are here to lift the veil between the unseen and unseen world, to shine a light on things that are inauthentic or unaligned with the survival of well-being, to stand for and protect those who don't have a voice, to look deeper and question every previous generations did not. Some star seeds cannot tolerate things that aren't congruent. They're here to bring society and humanity back into harmony with the planet and the creator at large. If we tolerate things in our life that are not aligned and congruent with it, we add the misalignment of the planet. You're being called to trust yourself. Notice what's out of alignment and then take baby steps and required to bring it back into harmony. This is no easy feat, but it's worthwhile, both individually for you and the planet. So right now, if you're being called to rest, it's okay to rest. It's okay to take a time out for yourself. It's okay to let loose and let go and let God take over things that is happening in your life, if that makes sense. Surrender to the sweetness. That's what you guys need to do right now. Y'all just need to surrender to the sweetness. Let go of what was hurting you. Let go of all that pain. Let go of all that shadow healing work that you've done had to do inside of yourself. It's time to let go and let the moon be your guide. Let God be your guide. Let the earth be your guide. Let the sun be your guide. Let everything around you guide you to where it is that you need to be able to open new doors, for that makes sense. Because new doors are opening for yourself. New prayers are being answered for you, but you got to allow yourself to surrender. You got to surrender to whomever it is that you believe in, the highest good, the highest light of the laws, if that makes sense. The law, the oneness law. I hear the oneness law. You have to be able to that oneness law. So what do they need to know from the Moonology Jack? All right, so the energy is gaining momentum, the waxing moon. I think we're in a waning moon, I think. Let me just look. We're in a waning gibbous. It's actually at 81.1% right now. So that energy is gaining momentum. Have faith in your dreams with a waxing crescent moon and show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Adjustments are required. So you're needing healing. It looks like the water barrier. This is star card. So kind of looks like the star card. Right now you're needing to go within inside of yourself and see the things that are true for you. Makes sense. Go in and heal them. Move yourself forward, but have faith. And look, surrender. So a lot of you guys, this full moon that we just went through, this don't even say Virgo's full moon. So this full moon that we just went through is actually activating a healing portal within inside of you that is making you surrender to your path. That's making you surrender to your journey. The adjustments that are needed to come in and where you are, change your future, because as you surrender to the divine and as you surrender to the highest good within inside of yourself, God is going to allow your manifestations to come in faster. He's going to make you from rag to riches. I hear that song, rag to riches, rag to bitches, rag to riches. So rags to riches is coming in for you, but you got to be able to surrender. You got to completely just let everything go and surrender to your path. Surrender to what God is gifting you. Do not walk away from it anymore. Do not conflict. Do not hold that 501s in your heart no more. Shake that shit free. Be free within inside of yourself. You have the energy to have them in your energy, if that makes sense. The next card out is your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. We're actually moving into the first quarter moon. Let me see how close we are to the first quarter moon. No, we're moving into the last quarter moon, which is going to be March 5th. So Friday will be the last quarter moon. It'll be at 40%. That is a completion of a cycle that is ending right now, if that makes sense. Completely allow yourself, that is what, 4 days, today's Tuesday, so 3 days away is going to be the last quarter moon before we actually move into the new moon and then the first quarter moon again. So right now your commitment is being tested. Or who are you going to commit to? Are you going to commit to the light, or are you going to commit to the darkness? I'm just saying, that's what God is telling me. Which one are you going to? Adjustments are being required. I'm just saying, this is a third quarter moon. Adjustments are being required, and the answers you need are coming. So shit is changing. You guys, as we move through this new moon energy, and we release this full moon energy. The full moon is about releasing. It's also about manifestations as well, but it's also about releasing. As you're releasing all this bullshit, the new moon is going to bring you in a new design of who you are. A fiery climax approaches. So maybe something is going to happen in April for you guys. Expect a powerful changes here as well. And emotions are running high, and it's time to release negativity, and communication is key. Nothing is set in stone yet, but this is about twins. The moon in Gemini is also the new moon. So you may be getting communication from your divine counterpart. You may be dealing with a Gemini yourself, but this is twin energy that is coming in. That is going to be communication. This is going to be, it's going to help you transpire yourself and transcend yourself and help others inspire themselves as well. So make sure that you're allowing yourself to go through this transformation. Time to breathe out. Time to breathe out, and nothing is set in stone. You're very close to your prosperity lies ahead. So you may be getting communication from your divine counterpart as you move into April. That's still a month away. April flowers. I hear April flowers. So maybe somebody's going to bring you flowers. Maybe somebody's going to send you flowers. I don't feel like there's a lot of rain. I just see a lot of blessings coming y'all's way. I see a lot of blessings headed your way. Not everybody's going to watch me, and that's okay. All right, so we're going to do the Rebel deck cards. You got fuck fear. It will lie to your face. One more. See, you guys need to allow yourselves to let go. This is a very transformational time that we're going through. Okay. You're the best thing that ever happened to you. Go easy on your ass. Buy your own damn drink. A lot of self-care work is needed right now. A lot of emotional healing is going on right now. And cook a fucking meal. Homemade. Homemade food is foreplay. So I'm not doing cards right now, Amanda. If you would like a guaranteed reading after the after I get done with the collective reading, it's $7.77, dude. All right, and you're needing a big fucking hug squeeze. So, with that being said, I'm going to get off of here and I will see you guys later. Peace, you guys. I love you guys. And remember this transformational change that we're going through. Yes, it's going to be very hard for some, and those who aren't ready to see it won't see it because your commitments are being tested right now. And if you're in that level of, look, I just want to be bad, I'm going to close this bitch down. No, you're closing yourself down because you're sending that energy out, and that is your energy, babe. I'm just saying. All right, peace out, you guys.